Suave. Oh, Taste, you know what happened, dude? You know what happened? I updated a clock today because I was looking for a clock, randomly on the um because I wanted to, like, for example, if I want to create a video of 10 hours on Coliseum, I look at a clock app on Windows and it says, "Oh, wait a moment, this is updated," and it crashed my entire computer. Clock on Windows. If you search clock, you can set up a clock, right? And as soon as I open it, it updated and it crashed. So yeah, whenever somebody tells me, "Oh, dude, updates on OSRS are not related," so when you have bad RNG, when updates happens, it's just a conspiracy. It's not. I updated a freaking clock on Windows. A clock that you can set up like timers and chronometers and alarms and whatever. And it updated and it crashed the entire Windows. A freaking clock, dude. So whoever tells me, "Oh, no, dude, updates are not related to RNG," get the hell out of here. Like, come on. Ah, no, te estaba diciendo que ya con el video de 98K, ya todos los parásitos que dicen que Void vale plata, ya supongo que encontraron otro canal para irse. Me alegra. Yo prefiero que la gente se vaya al carajo antes de seguir diciendo estupideces. Yep. Really, really stupid, right? Because I didn't even know that app existed. So I didn't know that app existed. I was just like, huh, I wonder if I someday that I'm not busy and I want to do 10 hours of Colo and, do a video, editing most of it and just, put in the start and the end and how much I made and everything. I was like, I wonder if there's a clock or if I have to use a third-party thingy, right? And Windows has one. So I didn't know that, and when I opened that app, it says, "Wait a moment, we're updating this app." And as soon as I updated, boom, the PC crashed. No. It comes with Windows itself. I didn't uninstall it. I mean, I believe the update made it crash, but now that it's fully reset and everything, it should be good, right? But it is whatever, right? Sí, entonces ya, digamos, yo creo que con eso ya por lo veo sacamos a los parásitos, mae, que literalmente están aquí para literalmente poner una opinión que a nadie le importa o una opinión que es totalmente ridícula. Entonces, es mejor deshacerse de gente ridícula y estúpida que, ¿verdad? Pretender que uno le cae bien por un número, pero a mí no me importa. Entonces prefiero dejarles esa vara por ahí, que la persona se sienta como una basura porque decir, uy, madre, sí, Void no tenía nada que ver con el completion Y no sé, mae, que se vayan a algún canal de estos de, no sé, perro, de Mr. Beast o de estos más que dice, oh, contraté un payaso a la Deep Web para que me matara o algo así estúpido, mae. Ahí que vayan, mae. Esos comentarios estúpidos son bienvenidos, ¿verdad? Pero, ¿sabes? Se me va a poner algo a mí que es ilógico, mae. No espera que yo se le deje pasar eso. But yeah, dude, I mean, and this is the main reason why when, I have this thing that whenever there is an update on this game, my RNG gets wacky. In the sense, like, for example, in the Inferno, when Desert Treasure 2 came out, dude, I hit 12 zeros in a row on Sock with a freaking TiVo. That has never happened to me before. When Forestry came out, I have an entire like 3 to 4 rotations where I couldn't hit the healers of Suck. I literally ran out of my 6 or 8 brews that I brought without being able to kill a single healer. And I wasn't a first timer there. It's just that the DPS shuts down. Whenever there is an update, if you do content like this, right? You do content like this that it's like that relies on you being able to hit, that relies on a little bit of RNG, you will notice that whenever there is an update, things change. But here's the theory that I have is that updates don't affect everybody the same way. So I put them in something called buckets. So for example, the bucket 1 is the typical account that is very unlucky when an update comes, and you can notice it when you do repetitive content. Because that's when you get the worst, in this case, imbos, spawns, you get hit, you cannot tank anything. It's like if you were a pure, that's bucket 1. That every single update that happens on this game affects you. Bucket 2 thrives on updates. Just like this guy Phoenix that used to come here on Twitch. That whenever I was having bad luck, he was having good luck and vice versa. When I was having a bad day, he was getting Rallos. When he was having a bad day, I was getting good stuff, right? And that's bucket 2. And bucket 3 is a rare type of account that is unaffected by every single thing that happens in the game. And I have one of those accounts on my second rune Dragon Alt. I got this Visage on Borkat on KC4. He has like pets from agility at level 50, the Beaver on level 60 of woodcutting, 1 KC Nibbler, and that's why I know the updates don't affect him. So that's why I think there are 3 buckets. I could be wrong, I could be wrong, but every time that I correlate stuff like related to updates, always something weird happens. Always something weird. So that's why I divide him in 3 buckets. And that's why I say I'm on bucket 1. The general account that I guess most of the people have, that every time that there's an update we have terrible luck. It's like we've had no armor. Like if you can do Borkat on that day, you're gonna get destroyed. You can do Rune Dragons, you're gonna get destroyed. Doesn't matter if you change something or not. And yeah. Yeah. And when this thing with the clock happened, it just goes and confirm my theory more. That whenever you update something, that is wired with the main game or the main software, wacky stuff can happen if something goes wrong. But, you know, the counter arguments that I had are completely non-technical. It's like, I believe it's luck. And I was like, okay, can you give me an example on technology where something is just luck, right? And they tell me, no, it's RNG. You're just looking too much into it. I was like, dude, I hope that was the case. But every time that there's an update, I know when my account is just not acting well. I was like, if you did like repetitive and obsessive content like I did, you'll pretty much notice. But since you don't, it's very hard for me to have an argument because I feel like I'm arguing with somebody that doesn't even know how the game works. But okay. But yeah. Yep. Right, and it was something stupid because I never have opened that up before. It was just that I was talking to this girl and, you know, we were just having a bunch of fun and I was like, you know, scrolling endlessly on my computer and I found out that clock app. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna update it. I mean, I'm gonna use it because I was using my other laptop. And I was like, oh, okay, so let me set up a 10-hour clock because I would like to put it in some video eventually, blah, blah, blah. And when I opened it, it was updating. Something went wrong with the update. Boom, crash of the computer. I was like, come on, man. Like, that's why when I think my friend asked me, hey, what does the spider update have to do with the RNG at the Coliseum? I was like, you don't understand, right? I was like, when you update something on main of the game, you change absolutely everything. And he was like, no, I don't think that's the case. I'm like, you don't think that's the case because you don't know. I was like, have you ever programmed? No. Have you ever developed software? No. I was like, how do you know? And I was like, and if you ask anybody that does programming for a living, you can tell them, I change a single line or I change a single thing and everything can crash, right? But yeah, I mean, dude. Like, come on. But I mean, the positive side is that today I had a good conversation with a chick that I'm probably gonna go out with eventually, like next week. So even with the crash, I'm happy because, you know, I have so much in common with this girl. It just amazes me. She even asked me, like, you know, because of all the weird experiences that I had, like going out with certain chicks, she was like, I'm gonna be your first normal one, right? I was like, I hope so. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you a nice and normal date. And I was like, okay, that sounds great. Like, I never had a normal date before, so let's go. Oh, dude, I realized I only have Blasphemy 2. What the hell? Hopefully they let me choose Blasphemy 3 on the boss. Most likely, yes. But yeah, man, I mean, it was really nice, you know, to speak with somebody that you have a lot of things in common, actually. And the fact that she tells me, "Oh, you know, I'm gonna be your first normal date," and I was like, I didn't even ask her out. She asked me out. So it was so like good, and she was like, "Oh, I love talking with you," and you know, I never talked to somebody so long. I was like, "Well, you know, you found the right one." Then she was like, "Yeah, I think I did." I was like, "Wow, no way that line worked." Oh, dude.
Let's start by this. Not bad. Let's try something else. Impressive. Let's see how you handle this. I'll break your back. You can't win. I'll twist your hands off. Rallos guides my hand.
Or
Let's end this. A worthy opponent. Ugh.
Yeah, sad. No DPS. Oh, did I tell you, Frost? I don't know if I tell you or it was Pronto. That it was, right, on YouTube I made a guide in Spanish for, 240k gear Coliseum. You're still... Yeah. I was telling Frost about, the guide I made with 240k. And that people just got upset telling me that I did that probably 2 weeks ago or a week ago. And, for the Spanish speaking community, right? And basically, dude, I got 3 comments that were beyond like mental illness. Like, you can probably argue that you have to have like a neurologist will have to look at you and be like, yeah, this guy cannot even work, or this, let's give him permanent disability for this argument, right? 3 people came to me and told me, well, actually that 240k gear is not 240k because Boyd actually costs money. I was like, really? So when you go to a Grand Exchange and you type Boyd, how much does full Boyd cost? And they said, no, you don't understand. When you go to pest control, you have to spend time. I was like, yeah, to get the armor, so? Time is money. So basically, I make 2 mil an hour or something stupid like that. So if it takes me 8 hours, that actually gear costs 16 mil. I was like, that doesn't make sense. If I make 16 mil an hour on the Coliseum and I go there 10 hours, so my Boyd costs 160? And he was like, yeah. I was like, you realize that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a price to the Mona Lisa when they tell you it's something that it cannot be priced because it's unique, right? It's a masterpiece of art that you cannot put a price. You can estimate the value, but it's something that you cannot put a price on because it's a work of art that there's just one of that. There's no more. So, even if I give me $300 billion, maybe somebody can say, no, it's actually worth $3 trillion. I was like, you realize how stupid you sound, right? Because you cannot just go to, eBay and say, Mona Lisa, and I'm gonna buy it. Like, That's how dumb you sound. Like, if you are, and I gave him the most stupid example, like, if you go out with your girlfriend and, you are eating in a restaurant and, you're looking at your watch or at your phone or whatever, and you're like, oh, baby, you owe me 3 million of, I don't know, OSRS GP because we're here 2 hours and I make 1.5 an hour. I was like, do you think that's a valid argument? I was like, also, when you go to the Inferno, like, let's say the Inferno is taking you like, I don't know, 2 hours. So, you just told me that, what, you lost 3 million? I was like, how do you do calculations like that? I was like, in that case, my boss should pay me for sleeping, because if I make $20 an hour, and if I go to bed and I sleep 8, that means he owes me money? And he was like, no, 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 you're not understanding. I was like, no, no, dude, you're not understanding. I'm giving you the most ridiculous and stupid examples that I can give you. And yet you still try to say, no, actually what I meant, I was like, no. I was like, when you go and get something like Void is free. And I was like, okay, let's say that you make that amount of money per hour, which is really bad. What does an Ironman, when they get Void, what is it worth to them? They don't make money per hour. So how come Void is it's like a freaking cryptocurrency that goes up and down? Like, just for you to tell me that your Void is worth, like, I don't know, 3 mil, 6 mil, whatever, it doesn't make sense. How can you tell me that makes sense? And the guy was like, well, actually, you're not understanding. I was like, no, dude, seriously, I'm not going to use the R word, but you're so close to that. Like, seriously, I never met somebody so stupid. I was like, you're telling me that your Void is worth money because you spend time. I was like, okay, so, okay, my Inferno Cape should be worth like what then? I was like, it doesn't make sense. You realize how stupid you are. And he was like, no, it's not stupid. I was like, dude, people like you, even if I do a guide with 100k gear, you're going to complain about something, because that's what people that are bad at this game do. They complain about absolutely everything. You're just like this freaking guy, Trump, complains about everything. Oh, the media is biased against me. Oh, this is biased against me. Everything is biased against you because you suck. That's why everything is biased against you, because you freaking suck. The guy was like, well, no, actually, it's not that I suck. It's just that you're not being honest with the gear that you use. I'm like, dude, you just blow. And that's why I made a guide with 98k gear. And I pretty much left a comment like, okay, so what's the excuse now? I use monk robes. Like, oh, yeah, actually, that's very elitist of you, because if you went to the monastery, that means you have more than 30 prayer. I don't have 30 prayer. So I was like, dude, every time that you try to like do something so people can use that for guides, and somebody tells you something that ridiculous, I'm like, oh my God. Maybe on some other channels or people that are desperate for subscribers or followers might let that fly, but I just don't. If you tell me something that is irrational, I'm gonna, push back to you until you realize how stupid that is. Right? And I don't care, like, that guy that told me I used to come to the stream every day, I don't care. I told him, dude, if you don't admit that you're in a mistake and you're pushing misinformation that would actually cost money, I was like, I really don't care about your friendship or whatever you want to offer me. But the fact that you're misleading people, that you say that Void actually costs money because you're not killing blue dragons or whatever you're doing for your stupid money maker, it just actually hurts me to read that, because you're actually saying, oh, this guide is fake. It's not fake. It's 240k. And the guy was like, yeah, but actually you're not understanding. I was like, no, you're just too stupid to see that what you're saying doesn't make sense, and you just want to be right because you want to side with dumb people that say, oh yeah, Void is too elitist for me. I doing this thing with Void is too unfair for me. Like, what if I don't have Void? I was like, dude, Void doesn't have defense. You can wear Void like at what, freaking 40 defense? Like, it's made of paper. Like, what are you talking about? Why do you think people wear Void on Theater of Blood? Because they trust their prayers. And, the guy was like, yeah, actually, that's not what I mean. I was like, that's exactly what you mean. You're just trying to bring an argument that it's not welcome anywhere, because I was like, I don't even have words to describe how stupid you are. I was like, how come Void is unfair to bring? I was like, explain me why Void is unfair. I know, right? I was like, how this guide with 240k gear a sunlight cross for a dragon scimitar, an ancient staff, a dragon bone necklace. I was like, how this guide is unfair? Like, it's 240k in gear. Like, I was like, how is that unfair? Probably like 20k worth in the like bolts that I use, and I was like, dude, you realize that all you're doing is trying to, you know, bring some issues with my credibility, just to, you know, say that it's not true, that Void is some type of like pro armor that if you use it you're gonna kill everything. I was like, okay, if that's the case, bring freaking Void to this place and let me know if you can do it. I was like, with Void you don't have to make mistakes, because if you make a mistake you die instantly. And the guy was like, no, that's not what I mean. I was like, that is exactly what you mean, dude. You're trying to undermine the entire guide with a stupid comment like Void is not free. I was like, if it's not free, why the death fee is only 3k? I was like, if it was expensive, like you said, the death will be smart enough to say, yeah, Void is expensive. When you actually die, I'm gonna charge you more. That's how the game works. And the guy was like, I don't know. Exactly, and I even told him, dude, you actually get paid when you do pest control. That is like, it's like saying if I bring a colossal blade and you tell me, oh, that's unfair, that blade is worth like 30 million. I was like, it's not, because I won money doing it. It's an untradeable, it's actually worth nothing. And I actually wanted to get the colossal blade to even reduce the cost even more, but oh my god, dude, like, I even told the guy, dude, I was like, I cannot tell if you're trolling or you're that stupid. I was like, now I understand why you're failing this content. You're failing this thing because you just say, oh, I don't have best in slot. You see a video that doesn't have best in slot, has like ridiculous gear, and your first criticism is Void is not free. I was like, dude, seriously, like, just get better. And that's why I decided to make a video with 98k gear with no death fee. And casually, that guy just didn't comment on it. I was like, yep, probably unsubscribe, and I don't care. You know, it's just that, like I told the guy, like, if you make a stupid argument, like an irrational argument, some people that are really like, they don't have integrity, they lack character, and they don't even know what they like, they might let that fly and say, oh yeah, dude, you know, Void takes a lot of time. No. I just went on the offense and I told him, dude, your argument is completely stupid. I wish I could use the R word, but, you know, you're so close to being like called, you know, mentally disabled. Like, if you go to a hospital and you tell the doctor Void is not free, the doctor will write you a prescription to a neurologist, because he said the brain damage that this guy has is just too high to let him even survive without care. I was like, if you tell a neurologist, dude, that Void is not free, you'll probably get a CT scan for free. I was like, that is the dumbest thing I ever heard. I was like, and that's why I'm making all these comparisons, because the fact that you keep insisting that Void is not free, I was like, if I get it as an Iron Man, what does that mean? How much that cost me? Because my Iron Man doesn't make money. And he was like, oh, that's different. I was like, it's no different. I was like, you're putting an emotional value to something that is not emotional. Like, holy cow. Oh, I'm glad it is. I'm glad it is. But oh my god, dude, like, seriously. I was like, dude, you cannot be serious. And he was like, yeah, Libra, you're just not understanding the argument. I was like, no, you just don't understand how numbers work. I was like, if I go to, I don't know, to the fire cape and I punch every single creature with my fist to death and I don't use a single potion, and I get the fire cape, how much does the fire cape cost? And he was like, well, I don't know, because how much it takes you. I was like, I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you, if I go to a fire cave and I punch every single NPC and I kill everybody, including Jab, and I get the cape without potting or using anything, how much does that cost? Well, actually, I was like, no, you're pivoting to another subject. How much that cost? I don't know. I was like, that's the answer. You don't know. You're just making arguments that doesn't make sense. Because for some reason you hate Void. You probably dislike Void because you don't know how to use it. I was like, it's the simple switches of foliage, just a helm. Switch the helm, you switch the weapon. Simple as that. I was like, the only thing that you need with Void in this place is to switch your prayers. Learn how to off-tick. De-stack when you need it. And he was like, no, that's not that's not true. I wonder how much time you spend getting full Void. I was like, why is that a concern to you? Like, why are you concerned about how much time I spend getting Void? Like, I don't understand your obsession with me and my Void. And the guy was like, well, it's just that you're not being honest if you say that that's 240k. I was like, okay, even when you put this icon, it says that my gear is worth 240. And he was like, well, I don't think so. I was like, it's not a matter of thinking. That's your opinion. But I'm telling you, it's a fact, you know, that Void is free. Now, if you have an opinion that you think Void is not free, I welcome that, but you're stating that like if it's a fact, and that's not true. And the guy was like, yeah, but actually, you know, it's just that I think it's a little bit deceiving because, you know, you have to spend time in pest control to get the gear. I was like, dude, what in life and in this game is not time and money related? I was like, I swear to God, I was like, even if you log out of the game and you appear tomorrow with full Void, all helms and elite, you still wouldn't come here. I was like, you're the type of person that watches the video and he's like, oh yeah, you know, he is too good and I cannot do it. I was like, that's the type of loser mentality that gets you where you are, where you say, oh, I cannot do this. I was like, that's why you're criticizing every single video. I was like, that's the main problem that I have with you. It's not that I dislike you. It's not that you're a bad person. It's just that you're misleading people with those comments. They don't make sense. And he was like, no, I'm not trying to mislead anybody. I'm just saying that Void is not free because, you know, it takes you like 8 hours. I was like, I'm not sure about the time. I don't care about the time. But if I'm honest with you, dude, I think that you just don't understand the premise of the video and you're just making stuff up as you go. And he was like, no, I'm not making stuff up. I actually like the video. I was like, dude, if you like the video, then why are you saying that it's not real? Or what's your argument about it? Right? No, I usually take Blasphemy at the beginning. Yeah, Blasphemy is better. You can take Relentless later. Yeah, Blasphemy 3. Yeah, go with Blasphemy 3. But yeah, dude, I swear to God, I mean, I remember a guy telling me, like, why are you upset about it? I was like, I'm upset about it because, dude, if you're propagating misinformation, like, you know, that I know that it's false and you're telling viewers, like, oh, that's not actually 240k because of Void, I was like, I don't care, like, if you're, like, close to me or whatever. I'm gonna call you all of your BS because I don't make a living out of this, you know? I don't care. I'm gonna call you out how it is. I don't care who you are. Like, if you want to state your opinion as a fact, I'm not gonna let that fly. That's not how I work. And the guy was like, yeah, well, you know, I was like, I'm still waiting for that guy to pop up on the YouTube live. on the YouTube live chat and tell him, do you watch the new video with 98k gear with monk ropes? Can you tell me that that's unfair for some reason? Like, what's the main difference between that and Void? None. You're still gonna get destroyed if you don't change your prayers. But I know that the guy won't pop by anymore. I'm sure he's gonna just disappear. Because even on the video, I called him out. I was like, dude, you know, some people like to say that this is not 240k because of Void. You know, and if you say that, you're pretty much, you know, you're in cognitive decline at that point, right? You shouldn't be driving during the night. Exactly. That's exactly right. And the guy can, you know, can pivot and say, but what about PKers that died on full Void and they have to pay? I was like, dude, that's not the same. Like, right? But yeah, it's I just found it like funny. I was like, this guy wants to cause chaos. He doesn't want to like even do Coliseum. He just wants to, you know, see who he can rattle and confuse and tell them that, oh no, you know, Void is not free. Don't trust this guy, and try to make me look bad. But I was like, okay, let's give him his like 5 minutes of fame or whatever, just for him to look like an idiot. And a lot of people in the comment section were blaming him, telling me, dude, Void is free, and if you don't see that, there's really something wrong with you. Like, I was like, how are you ever gonna do? How are you ever gonna do Inferno? On average, it's a 2-hour run. Like, are you gonna be thinking, oh, I cannot do Inferno because I lose 4 mil or 6 mil? I was like, so you're just gonna go to Inferno when you know you can beat it? Like, what type of dumb mentality is that, right? Yeah. But yeah, on that video, dude, I was just like, oh my god. It took me 3 attempts to do it with monk ropes and a proselyte helm. One was because of a mistake. Second was because I got an impossible spawn, and pretty much I was receiving a lot of damage, and you know, with monk ropes you cannot tank anything. And the third one actually went pretty well. So yeah. And I was like, I wish that the video of 240k was to somehow say, oh, look what I can do. That was not the case at all. I was just to show people, like, you know, you want ridiculous guides with ridiculous gear because you say you don't have gear. I'm gonna provide you a ridiculous video, so you can see yourself in the mirror when you say, oh, you know, I don't have max gear, what can I do? That's how I tell people, that's how you sound. But when you tell me, oh, I don't have gear to do that, I only have like 10 mil, what can I do? Okay, I'm gonna give you a ridiculous video, because that's not how you learn, right? You learn by bringing your best stuff and by always trying your best on everything. But you will never learn that if all you're thinking is like, oh, I wonder if I die, how much they will charge me, right? You go there, do it, and if you have a problem, well, you how's it called, you try to solve it, but you're not looking for avenues to like reduce costs in your death. Because if you do that, the entire run you will be like, oh my god, I'm glad I'm just gonna lose 10k, right? And I was like, and if you don't want to lose a single GP on this Coliseum, I got you an idea. Bring a teleport. You see a run that you cannot solve or you're getting destroyed, you're 1 HP, teleport out. It lets you do that. Right? And that's like the argument that I was like, I think that guy had a max cape. I was like, set your max cape as a ring of life. And when you reach like 10 HP or whatever, teleport automatically, just like a ring of life. Or bring a defense cape, whatever, dude. And the guy was like, well, yeah, you know, it's just that I like learning. It's just that I don't like paying so much. I was like, dude, keep in mind that if you die 10 times, it's 5 mil. Like, you don't have 5 mil in the bank? And he was like, well, yeah, I do, but you know, it's just that I don't want to lose it. I was like, how many attempts are you doing per day? I was like, no, I'm doing like 2 or 3 attempts per day. I was like, okay, if you bring best in slot or whatever, that's just 1.5 mil. Plus whatever you spend, that's like 2 million per day. Like, how is that too much for you? I thought you were the big money maker. And the guy was like, yeah, just that I don't like spending money and stuff. I was like, okay. And I heard that argument before when I think I told somebody, dude, you should try Inferno. And what the person told me was like, no, because you lose money. I was like, yeah, but how else will you learn? And they're like, yeah, it's just that I'm killing, I don't know, whatever to get money. I was like, yeah, but you already have the money. Why you don't come and do Inferno? No, I don't want to. I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I encountered a person like that with the same argument. Like, it's just that if I go and attempt the Inferno, I'm gonna waste money. And I don't want that.
Let's start by this. Not bad. Let's try something else. Impressive. Let's see how you handle this.
But yeah, dude, I swear to God, like when somebody tells me something and I know for a fact it doesn't make sense, I really need to call that person out. Because I'm like, you're telling me X, Y, and
crush
Z.
your body!
It's not true. And when they tell me, oh, I believe it's true, believing is not the same as knowing, right? I can believe that, I don't know. The tooth fairy is real, but not a fact, right? And yeah, just that. I was telling that guy, like, dude, listen. Maybe you can do a video of yourself, but I don't know, keep a gear, that it's not void.
Rollo guides my hand!
So yeah, he was like, no, I just don't feel like it. I was like, yeah, the problem is that I'm giving you a challenge. I was like, even use a whip, to use a dragon scimitar, doesn't matter. But I was like, really, you need to stop telling people that they shouldn't do it because void actually costs money. I mean, costs time and money. I was like, yeah. That's the second crystal, right, that I got so far. Yeah. You know, this cook moonlight antelope, It worked pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. It worked pretty good. It's just that when you use brews, I don't like potting back because the divine take 10 from me. So these antelopes, they heal like what, 26 in total. That's more than enough. Especially because now I'm bringing the Eldritch. I save a lot of prayers, so I think it's better to use this type of food. Cheaper than brews anyways. And I think by the time I run out of food, I'm in the waves that I only use Blood Fury. Creo que a partir de 4, si no estoy mal. Creo. Sí, creo que es de 4. Donde puede salir... Sí, 4. Yo creo que no he visto ninguna vez ningún rare en 3, 1 o 2. Okay. Ah, man. Hopefully you didn't have any rare or anything like that. Well, at least you died by a misclick, right? You didn't die because, you know, something major, like, you know, they made you choose bees or something. Well, that's the idea, right? That you finish it and either do this for money or just go for the pet or for the CAs and then do whatever you want. Oh, great, man. Okay, great, yeah. That's how I started on the Inferno. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting, I can hit him from here. I guess without my open, okay. Good to know. I was like, okay, I guess I have to off-take that major. Nope. Oh no. That was very lucky. Not gonna lie. Those hits from Ultimation, the two of them will probably be dead. Can I kill that? Probably not. It doesn't matter. I have to bring, I mean, eat your piece of food. Okay, it's gonna die. Okay. Range. Really don't like this, but okay. Okay, fighty, great. What's the light? Okay, it's mage, even better. Okay. It's gonna be real fun. You know how to do this one for us?
This channel shouldn't be allowed.
Oh no, I bought. I think I did this with the Boyd video. And I was pretty much telling people, dude, if you think for one moment that Boyd is like a superior thing, try to tank this with Boyd. The freaking 5th attack, dude. As soon as I move and I realize, oops, wrong prayer. The one where you off-stick the ranger and something else. No. Yeah. Come on, equip the winner. Thought I was gonna be able to separate them, but no.
Oh no, I didn't lure the freaking stupid thing yet. Yeah. No fear just broke. No. I would love to skip this, but yeah, nope. Maybe off by 1 second, but eh.
Ah. Okay, legs. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Hope we can keep them because we have no food. Yeah. Okay. I like other. Have to get a code. Well, code comes from it. Range. Well, that's not so bad. Okay. All right. I don't know how much I want to milk frailty with relentless. Kind of like a dangerous bet. Just gotta be careful with this, with the clicks to the ranger. Ah, dude. I always hate when I have that triple spawn with that thing. Should have just attacked the major with the side, but not that. Okay. Oh, they all suck. Okay. Volatility is a mess. Quartet is okay, but I don't like it. Because on double waves is a piece of crap. Slows you down as well. I'm not gonna lie, if it was between that and bees, I would rather take these. At least bees, you just one-shot it, they take a while to respawn, so... You already know this is bad when you see Anti-Mayhem on wave 3 when there's not even a Manticore. You already know. Oops. No, I'm not paying attention, dude. Did I drink any of this? I don't think so. Oh, good thing when I do this on the hardcore, dude, I'm not gonna do so many KC. I'm just gonna do like maybe one. Yeah, one. Until I bless the quiver. But I'm not gonna do so many because then you get distracted. I don't think I'm gonna skip this. Nope. Unexpected. Ya, mejor. Realty. Okay. Realty. Oh no. That happens when you walk. good sync.
I realize I don't have no Yopi. Gotta be careful with that movement, that's all. Actually, I might not want to kill that major. Now that I think about it. I mean, I could have killed it, but the thing is that timing myself with that Solar Flare 3 to off-take the Ranger and the Manticore is kind of dangerous and I don't have any food, so I'd rather play it safe for now. Just gotta be careful with that stuff. Boom.
Let's start by this. Not bad. Let's try something else. impressive. Let's see how you handle this. I'll crush your body!
I moved just when he
You
grabbed me.
can't win!
So, yeah. Three, 4. Okay. If I could get an extra heal. I mean, no pressure. If I could get an extra heal, that would be great.
Ralos guides my hand!
Okay. 3, 4. And the reason why I was saying that is because I have frailty 3, so I like to stay at least 60
Let's end this!
if possible.
I'll crush your body! Your light shines brightly.
Hang on.
Humans, what have you learned? I was programmed to beat you. The same mistakes.
No sé. Gravity
To
allí.
beat you.
Okay. Sí. No. I hate that info, dude. Did I have bees? I didn't see. I'd rather bees than that volatility crap. Volatility 2 already. Come on.
Man. Very good. I'd rather bees than volatility. It's just that with bees, at least paying attention because I'm looking at them. Like with volatility, I have like Alzheimer's. I forget. Fly to the left side. Okay. Man, those explosions remind me of Bomberman. Kinda. Okay. This is a good spot. A good spot. Because we're on. Where'd it go? Really? Okay. Because most likely a ranger is gonna die because of the manner, so I'm gonna milk this guy. I'm so glad I didn't get crap like this when I was doing the 90k, 98k video. See, this is perfect because this guy is on the right. I have myopia, so 2 tiles back. You know something that I don't like about this volatility, I mean, is that how's it called, when the boss dies, right? Obviously you can die if you're low HP, but if you have solar flare, things keep spinning around when the boss is, you know, agonizing. But if you don't have solar flare, I mean, if you don't have volatility, they don't. So weird. You will notice the balls stay there for a longer time. I would like to use the side. The reason for that is that when he dies, I want to be able to protect from melee, go to a Minotaur. When he dies, boom, protect from melee and no explosion damage. That's why I don't like volatility. I used to use a lot of volatility when I was learning because I was like, yeah, it's free, but I guess later on the game I was like, it's still free, but it's just annoying that you have to, you know, delay your movements because of that. Right? So okay. Mage? Dude, like seriously. Solar Flare 3 with volatility 3, I can take it, but I just don't like it. Okay. Here it doesn't matter. Just gotta avoid the Minotaur getting behind their ranger. I'm gambling. That is Mage the Manticore. What do you think? Still, I cannot hit the ranger when I hit this because, you know. Oh, it is Mage, I was right? No way. Okay. Okay. Hopefully no volatility 3, please. Doom is better, but the thing that sucks about Doom with volatility is just because you can take so much like cheap damage that is gonna come to Doom. Hey, hang on. Ugh. So mage, range, melee. So there you can notice, you know, that getting rid of those frameworks takes longer with volatility. That's the only thing I don't like. So imagine that you're trapped here with a double spawn to your right. Just too dangerous. That's why I don't like volatility. I mean, volatility 1, yes. Volatility 2, no. This space is too little. But, you know. It is what it is. That's exactly what I'm telling you. Oh. Oh, look. A moron with a PK name that probably doesn't PK, and his profile is blank. Oh, why blank profiles feel like they're so emboldened to say things? Probably because they're
This channel
blank.
shouldn't be
Have
allowed.
the balls to actually stream. They don't have the testicular force, that's the word. I think profiles on YouTube that are blank are pretty much the same. Oh, you follow, I don't care. I'm not unbanning a moron like that. I feel like mage range. I mean, like, well, I feel like I should save the piece of food, but you know, I didn't trust the blood fury, and I'm gonna lose HP anyways. What do you think? Range? I know that Doom is bad for volatility. Doom is bad for volatility, but yeah, this is where it actually sucks, and a lot. Because you have to avoid the damage. Not only you have to avoid the damage, yeah, I think this is off tick. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is off tick. It feels so weird, dude. No, it's not off tick. This feels weird. Let's on the shaman first. Okay, it's the second attack. Okay, got it. But this is what I don't like about this. Come on. You're just one. Come on. Okay, good. I feel tempted, you know. I feel tempted to no. Okay. That manticle feels weird, dude. Like the way that I ran, no. It's the way that I ran. Hang on. Oof, no damage. My god, dude, I'm running on fumes on this. I'm running on fumes on this crap. Come on. Come on. You know what? I really don't care about hitting the little major. I really don't care. I'm just gonna keep on meleeing this guy, getting the blood fury. This type of spawns make me hate volatility. You know, because double on the right, and where you pretty much have to escape the damage from what it could be 7 plus, like no. No, just no. This just leads me to, well, take it. Okay. It should be safe here, quote unquote, but just that it's safe because it's same tick. But what makes it a little bit bad is the volatility, right? So you just have to be careful. Okay, 2 tiles back. Yeah, nice. I mean, even my restore count is bad because I got hit so bad by either volatility or mistakes. But volatility amplifies that chip damage. So, yeah. And I have that solar flare thingy just lurking around. I can actually smite my prayer, so I really don't, you know, I just don't. Okay, we might go with mage and okay. Yeah, imagine Doom 3 with volatility 3. That's just insanity right there. It's just that if you have volatility 3 and Doom 3, man, you have to be flawless on that. Okay, please, please, please be mage, please. Because if you're not, I'm gonna have a lot of fun here. Oh yeah, and I had Manti movement. Nice. That's what I get for being greedy. Totally forgot I had it. But oh no. No, how was I? No. No. Maybe going to OSRS. Yeah. No, but if I left that, no. I was thinking like if I left that one alive, no. It was just a waste. That's what I get for being greedy, because I wanted to kill that one. I should just have waited for the Minotaur, but I wanted to move a little bit faster. Hang on. I should change worlds, dude, because these symbols, like, what is it, like 3 in a row that are bad symbols? Let me see. Okay, let's drop this thing. Seen so many times that Tivo 2 shot in the thingy, the what's it called, the big major, but of course it had to fail when I do it. Okay. Those type of max hits, I never get them. I got them now, but it was too late. But you never see my side hitting those numbers. It's really, really funny. I think I'll do one and just go eat breakfast. And I have to go to a doctor appointment later on today, so maybe get some rest. 8, 5, 6, 7, and let's go. Okay. Okay. I'll get a good one to skip it. This is good. Okay. Close. No. Okay. Okay. I know we're with mage. Okay. Okay. No, give me frailty, and that's like the perfect 3. Yeah, the perfect 4. The perfect 4 with a perfect 3. Salute. Okay. Number 2. I swear we got volatility 2. I mean volatility 2 or 3. I'd rather have Doom 3. Because, you know, with Doom 3, you're like, yeah, maybe I died because I made 5 mistakes. With volatility, it's like, okay, yeah, I got a spawn where I'm going to kill all the Phoenix, but guess what? If I move, I can die, so... Alright, what do I do now? Okay. I think I'm gonna get hit by that. Yep. Got an issue. Mage. Okay. I don't know how many attacks that ranger is on me, but we're gonna eat just in case. I'll be boom 90 89. Okay. All right. Sure, man. I swear, when I started my first attempts, I used to love like volatility and stuff, but these days I'm like, eh. For example, I didn't like bees. Now when I see bees, I'm like, yeah, bring me bees. I'd rather that than, I don't know, volatility. I mean, they're annoying only on 12, but from 1 to 1 to 11, they're very chill. They're not so bad. I mean, Totemic it's free at the boss, of course, but it's just a pain in the ass on every other place. Mage. Alright, good thing that I'm wearing the Torva now, because last time I didn't. It was a mistake. There we go. Dude, what the hell? Why did... King... Oh, okay, now I understand. Dude, come on. I don't think because the way that they're facing this that I'm gonna be able to... I'm doing this wrong. No way, dude. Like, what is this? Like, come on. Okay, at least... Okay, I'm gonna get some of my HP back. I hate this box thingy that the It builds like a box around the pillar. Those are like the worst. Last time I had something similar to this. Like a manticore range here, or I don't know what it was. And these two over here. And the shaman like came here with the melee. It was not something that you could even do. I was like, okay, how do I move here? You don't, there's nothing. In this type of scenarios, when they're like this and these are two only your way, you can make the Minotaur go here like so easy. That's why I hate this type of spawns. Could have even killed the ranger because the Minotaur came. I was trying to kill the major, couldn't do it. Seriously. Okay, not gonna work, dude. I lost the rhythm. Can you? No, thanks. I'm looking forward to like the most dumb stuff you can imagine, and I'm like, okay. It looked that way 3 minutes, like that's when you know that it's sucking right now, but it's fine. 6 Lurker. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Okay, good to know. Alright. I'm gonna wait for that thing to pop up, the Minotaur. At this point, if I get frailty, I can max it all the way to 3 because it's kind of useless, like, without having it. If I don't have any food left, I'd rather be frailty 3. Way more. If I see frailty, I'm definitely taking that. Okay. Magic. Range. Can I please? Can you? No. Man, this really blows. Range. Ooh, that sucks. Berserker, and of course that was late. First mistake. Four. Actually, this is not bad. Still better than stupid volatility too, but there we go. I'm gonna activate the other just in case that I make a mistake. Okay, so might wanna kill the ranger first. I just have to deal with those two. I have to deal with the sad reality that if I get hit by one attack of the Manticore, insta dead, so. Was it? Okay, no. Dude, like, I run all the time when I finish the ranger to over there. Like, how is it possible that it hit me? Alright, I'm gonna go with breakfast, I guess, you know. It's kind of dumb, like, keep trying with these symbols for now. I'm gonna wait, I don't know, till something resets on this stupid game like every update, so yeah, let's see. Bueno, voy a irme a desayunar.